Like, since social media already hates me, you guys make things a bigger deal than what they are, and you guys drag situations into something that they aren't, which isn't okay. And I feel like a lot of you guys should just really sit back and consider the fact that I do have feelings and I do mess up, and mistakes don't define you as a person. People live and learn for what they have done, and that's what I did. I lived and I learned. And you can hate me and spam my comments and treat me like crap. That's okay. But a lot of you are too young to understand that this situation had nothing to do with social media. This situation was already handled off of social media, and then somebody had leaked the videos of us. So therefore, again, what had happened between Connor and I is over. It was cut off. And a lot of you guys are putting yourselves in this as it's like your business and as if it's your place to put an opinion on it. But in reality, it's not. It's no one's business. It's mine, Connor's, his family's, and my family's business. It has nothing to do with anybody online. None of you were involved in this, and it was something that took place that wasn't right, and we both had realized that. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. We both had realized what we had done was wrong, and we stopped. And I had to go live on Instagram, and it is really hard for me to come clean on this and talk about it, and I wasn't going to address it until Connor and I both had communication again so we could do it together. But we don't know when we're going to have communication again, so the best decision was I was going to go live, and hopefully he saw it and he would address it too. And he did see my live, and he did address it too. Same thing that I say, he's going to say, because that's the truth. But he's 13. I am aware that he is 13, and a lot of you guys don't know that I can't go to jail for kissing, especially when it was consensual. We both consented to it. Yes, it was wrong, and yes, it's not something that should have happened, but a lot of other people have been in this place too, and I know that for a fact. And it's not something to be proud of, and it's not something that needed to be done, but it was in the moment. We both realized it was wrong. I'm aware that Connor is 13, and he's aware that I am 19, and that's why when it was happening, we both told each other that it was wrong and that we needed to stop. This is really hard to talk about, considering so many people hate me right now for this, and I don't blame you, but then again, like, none of this was meant to be on social media in the first place. And to the person who leaked it, good for you. I hope you got what you wanted out of the situation, because I know that I have a thought of who it was, but she doesn't deserve a platform. I have been on social media for 4 fucking years, and let me just tell you something. What I do in my life away from social media is not anyone's business, and does not mean I don't deserve to have a platform. I worked hard for every single thing that I had. Nothing was given to me. I worked for that. I worked for my followers. I worked for my likes. I worked for my supporters. And I continue to work for that. And I still do every single day, because social media makes me happy. My supporters make me happy. I don't care if you don't like me, because I still have my supporters there for me. I still have them there. And I'm not trying to come off as a bitch at all, but none of you understand how toxic this app is. And I know a lot of you do. This app is literally such a toxic place. Instagram right now is treating me better than TikTok, which is really sad, because I love TikTok. But like, this is just pathetic. It's because so many younger kids are allowed to be on the app, and they like to put their opinions out on it and treat people like crap and tell people to kill themselves and tell people that they're not worth living because of their actions and their choices in life that has nothing to do with you, and that is not involved with you at all. And that is just the truth. I think a lot of you younger kids know that your parents have taught you since you were younger. Even you, some of you teenagers, like a bunch of like my old friends that like I stopped talking to because I knew that they weren't true people are trying to get clout off of this situation by dragging me and posting about it. It's no one's business. It's not your place to put yourself out on it. It's my mistake. It was my choice. Yes, it was wrong. And yes, I realized it and I stopped it. But there's no reason to put it out more and make the situation something that it's not. Like, respect respect should still be there. There's about to be so much going on in the world. Worrying about me and my actions and things that I do is not a big deal right now. We have a lot more stuff in this world going on right now that we all need to pay attention to. Like, it's not, obviously what had happened was wrong. Obviously what was posted was wrong, and I get that. Trust me, I totally get that 100%. I know it was wrong. But it was done and over with months ago. And I was a lot nicer on my Instagram Live because my Instagram Live, there's older, mature people on Instagram. They understand stuff. And they like listen briefly. They don't just go and assume and quick to judge and quick to comment. That's what TikTok has a problem with. And it's not TikTok's fault. It's just the people on the app. But yeah, that's what I gotta say. And to all the influencers that are attacking me and putting me down, it really upsets me that a bunch of influencers are putting me down during this situation, considering you as influencers know how bad it hurts to be hated and get loads of hate every day, and you know how it makes you feel. To come at me for my actions and my decisions in life isn't always the best way to go. Because if anybody knows what it feels like to get hate, it is other influencers. Instead of putting me down for my choices and my mistakes that I've made in life, try to just tell me what I did wrong. We all need to start being nicer to people. We all need to realize that life is too short to worry about things that have gone on and things that have been done and said. We all need to put our big girl panties on, our big boy panties on, and realize that life is freaking short. It can be taken away in an instant. Young people pass away all the time. Older people, everybody passes away at one time in their life. You live once. It's not something to continue to bring negativity to people. And you can say bye and be immature all you want, but it really just shows your true colors and it really just shows you as a person. And all I know is that when I get older and I have kids, I will never let my kids act the way that some of you do. And I know that if a lot of your parents knew how you talked online and knew how you treated people, y'all probably wouldn't even have phones because it's ridiculous. But like I said, since I'm Zoe and I'm always the person that everybody's out to get, no one's gonna ever take my side on anything, and no one's ever going to make me seem like a better person. No one's gonna give me a chance. But I do start therapy this week, and I am gonna be talking to someone to get myself back into the mindset and a good place again. And all I'm just saying is that you can doubt on me and you can bring me down and say that I'm never going to change and stuff, but I am working on changing for the better because I realized that changing for the better is the only thing that I can do right now. And growing up and being my age and realizing my rights from my wrongs is the only thing I can do right now. So that's what I'm planning on doing. And you don't have to forgive me, and you don't have to be happy with me. That's okay. But just remember that just because I'm an influencer doesn't mean I don't have feelings. It doesn't mean that I am just thank you so much for all the gifts, guys. I really appreciate it. But yeah, you don't have to send me any. But yeah, I've also learned my rights and my wrongs from trusting certain people. My trust circle is this small now. I have maybe 3 friends that I actually trust. 4. So all the people that come into my life, and you know who you are, all the people that come into my life and say, oh, I've changed, I swear. You know how they do? I won't expose you, I'll let you speak